So the January 6th committee just had their 8th hearing and it was absolutely groundbreaking. Today's focus was on what Donald Trump did while the insurrection was taking place to make it stop. And I'll give you a hint, it was a whole lot of nothing. His family members, his aides, his friends were all asking him to condemn the violence and take action to put the insurrection down. But Donald Trump said no and did absolutely nothing. And when I say absolutely nothing, I mean it. He didn't call the Secretary of Defense, he didn't call the Attorney General, he didn't call the Secretary of Homeland Security, he didn't ask for the National Guard, and he didn't ask for more law enforcement. He did nothing. Meanwhile, at the Capitol, Mike Pence was being evacuated by Secret Service because they feared for his life and their own. And Donald Trump sending out a tweet condemning Mike Pence certainly didn't help. And the committee managed to obtain audio from Mike Pence's Secret Service detail on that day. And over the radio, they were saying goodbye to their family members because they genuinely feared for their lives. But while Donald Trump wasn't taking action to put an end to the insurrection, other people were. At 4:45 p.m. at the Capitol building, both Democrats and Republicans were working together with the acting Secretary of Defense, Chris Miller, so they could safely return back to their jobs. It took until 4:03 p.m. for Donald Trump to put out a statement telling all these people to go back home. This was literal hours after the violence had started and after his aides were telling him to say something. And even on January 7th, where Donald Trump was giving a speech about the violence and the election, he refused to say that the election was over even after what we saw on January 6th. This hearing was huge and only builds a stronger criminal case against Donald Trump. And unfortunately for Trump and his allies, there are more hearings happening this September.